What's up, G-Dogs? Welcome back to another video today, another reaction video I'll do on every Wednesdays. Today we are going to be reacting to, I saw this one, I accidentally burned down my school, by Cody the King of YouTube. Now, as you know, I'm highly against Cody the King of YouTube, which he is not. As I've said so many times now, I can't even count it. So yeah, we'll be reacting to that today. So let's do it. Oh, and I kind of started it a little bit, but I didn't get too far into it. Don't know. I only got past like his intro. I don't even know if I got fully past it.
This will probably prove to be one of the more difficult videos I've made. As your king and leader, I feel that I have to set the precedent, that I have to show you that everybody in this life makes mistakes.
Yeah, they do, but not as big as this one.
Even great men like me.
Great men like you.
We're not free from making mistakes at some point in our life. So today I'm going to tell you about a very big mistake I have made in my life. Back when I was in 9th grade, about the second weekend, I had made some enemies at school. I often fantasized about the blood of my enemies filling up the hallways, you know, the hallways filled with my enemy's blood. But I'm not here to talk about funny things. I'm here to talk about the big mistake.
That's not funny.
So I was walking down the hallway, and I overhear these two kids that are walking beside me, and they're talking about, hey, we're gonna smoke the marijuana, they say. And they say, we're gonna get rich selling marijuana to our schoolmates.
Now, I don't agree with that.
This filled me with rage.
Don't get...
Because I was brought up in a good family, you know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm against marijuana, okay? Don't get me wrong. That's not why I don't like this video, now that I see that. But, yeah. Let's get back into it.
Political connections, a lot of people work in law enforcement, you know. I was taught right from wrong. Like, I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. I believe selling drugs and doing marijuana is wrong. It harms your brain cells.
My opinions on gay marriage, I think that you should be allowed to be gay, but since I'm a Christian, I would never be gay. But people want to be gay, that's their own decision. But yeah, that's just my opinions.
Harms your lungs.
Basically, okay, I won't try to interrupt after this, but basically, if I were in charge of the world, if I were in charge of the country or something, I would allow gay marriage, but I wouldn't be fully with it, because I'm a Christian. Like this guy is, but he's not a good Christian.
If you play video games where you kill people, you might just become a killer.
Right?
You know, I've been taught
unless you're a
right
mature person.
So when I hear these lowlives saying they're going to start selling marijuana, it rightfully filled me with rage. I wanted to hurt these kids very, very badly for this. I mean, marijuana smokers and people that do marijuana, they ruin entire communities.
Yeah, but you are talking about ruining
I had to do something
a family.
About this. So I planned it all out. I had a class with both of these kids, and I had found an empty classroom pretty close to our class. So what I had planned to do was the next day when everybody went to lunch, I brought a pair of latex gloves that I could wear so no one could trace my fingerprints, and I brought a box of matches to school. And when everyone went to lunch, I went to the classroom and I got the book bag of these two pot smokers. These two pot smoking junkies, because I figured the marijuana was probably setting their book bags aflame would teach them a lesson, probably.
Sorry.
And there were a couple other dumb kids, you know. They were little nerds. They wore glasses, so like as a joke, I'd say to them, "Hey, buddy, you got an extra pair of eyes on today?" And then I'd go, "Oh, it's just."
I just hate that about him. Why is he so against glasses? That makes me want. My God, I hate him so much. I would never kill him, obviously, because I'm a good person. I would never hurt him, but he needs to go to prison for a long time. I mean, I guess that's no really reason to go to prison. I mean, you can't go to prison for being racist, but he needs some kind of punishment, you know? I mean, for all the videos he makes, I mean, he needs his account removed, and they should hire people to go on YouTube, and if they ever see his account recovered, they should immediately remove it. Immediately. Just immediately remove it. He's gotten it removed once, so, I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Glasses, you four-eyed freak. So I took those two little nerds' book bags with me too. And my teacher, he had just given me a B- on what I knew was an A paper. So I was very
You should get a Z
with that
on
teacher.
every
so
one
I
of your
took his
papers.
only photo that he had of all his family. And one of his sons in that photo had passed away, and it was his only photo of him. And I took that to burn that because I was angry with this guy. So I went into that empty classroom, got up my matches.
This probably
isn't even true. I set it all aflame. I threw the pot smokers' book bags in there.
He's got to be a troll or something.
Nerds' book bags into the fire. I threw the family picture of that dumb, stupid teacher into the fire. But the fire grew much larger than I expected.
Oh, why didn't you do it outside in the
And
woods?
eventually it filled half of that
Why
classroom.
didn't you just not do it?
So I had to get out of there. But by this point, I was filled with adrenaline. You know, I wanted to burn more things, set stuff ablaze. So I went to another classroom, and I set that one on fire. Now the fire alarm had yet to go off, so I had time. I ran back to my original classroom. I set the matches into those two pot smokers' desks. Like I set the box in one of their desks, and I set some loose matches in the other one, so they would be framed.
Yeah, he should go to prison.
And then I ran back to the lunchroom.
Now I'm regretting what I said. He should go to prison.
Everybody's evacuated. And when it's all said and done, 3/4 of my school had burned down. And I never came out. I never came clean. I'm only doing this video now because I'm sure I'm out of the statute of limitations. I can't be touched now once they figure out it was me that did it. But so these guys,
hope they figure it out and they arrest you
until they were 18
watching
after this. But
if it's even true,
that's where the big mistake comes in. If I would have just waited a couple of years until they were 17, these guys would have done years in jail. But now they're going to be, they got out of juvie by the time they were 18 and probably went back to dealing marijuana. So the big mistake was that I didn't wait longer to burn the school down and get these felons in jail for years. And that mistake, it'll haunt me for the rest of my life. And I don't believe anyone, well, maybe one or two
I'll
kids
report this video
died
too.
from that fire, but that
doesn't
really concern me too much.
Or well, no, I haven't.
They say with fire comes rebirth, and I transferred to a new school after this, and I was elected class president of my class, so I guess it all worked out in the end because I became the great person I am today.
Oh, you're not.
I got those pot smokers out of the school for a while. So, although it was a huge mistake, I could have put those guys in jail for years if I would have just waited. I guess the moral of this is patience and timing is key.
I stopped the autoplay here. Oh, didn't autoplay. Oh, okay. I was going to react to that video, but I decided not to because I already watched one of them before, so yeah, I just decided not to do that one. So let me go turn my light on over here. I don't feel like making another video and cutting it and all that good stuff. So my thoughts about this video. What are your thoughts about this video? Leave it in the comments. I'll tell you mine right now. If I can think of the right words. I don't know. Why isn't this guy off of YouTube yet? Come on. If it weren't for his 860 Crusaders, possibly less, because it might be him doing some fake accounts, but he'd probably be banned already. Probably not. But if we could just get together and ban him, just subscribe if you want him banned, so I know how many people want him banned. Subscribe anyways. I don't know. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description.